Indeed. Welcome to Sports Extra Overtime. 30 minutes of Week 5 high school football highlights and analysis. I'm Kurt Pegler.
And I'm Patrick Cunningham. We've now passed the halfway point of the regular season, and tonight we start our highlights with an inter-city rivalry in the Big 12 Conference that goes back decades. In fact, a century. The 118th all-time meeting between Bloomington and Normal Community. Ironmen have won 9 of the last 10, and they started off quick. Kyle Beatty with the quick slant pass to Dexter Niekamp. He fights his way down to the 1. On the very next play, Beatty finishes it off himself. Easy touchdown for him, and the Ironmen go up 7-0. Now, after a short Bloomington punt, they'll let Tommy Davis finish off the next drive. He gets it up the hole and into the end zone for the touchdown. Ironmen cruise tonight 34-0. They're 5-0 and playoff eligible.
Stay in the Big 12. Normal West playing on the road and in the mud at Richwoods tonight. West quarterback Drew Mangrum has time. He's going to float out this pass to Malik Givens. Nice catch on the sidelines. He's in bounds, and they're moving the football. Same drive, jet sweep. Blake Crancer this time is going to turn upfield. He stopped at the Richwoods 1-yard line. Oh, so close to a score. Moments later, Givens finishes off the drive. He had a pair of touchdowns in the first half, and West wins it 49-14 at Richwoods. Now, speaking of longtime rivals, Peoria High and Peoria Manual playing at historic Peoria Stadium. Not such a nice night for the Manual offense. Peoria High lineman Debo Young just swallows up that ball carrier, a tackle for loss here. Big night on the ground for the Lions, Malik Ross. Draw play. Runs right through the heart of the Rams defense. Scores the first points of the game after the 2-point conversion. It was 8-0 Lions. He was just getting started. He caps off the next drive with another score. 58-0 Manual. Peoria High shuts out Manual.
Moving on to the Mid-Illini Conference. The conference still has a pair of unbeaten teams, both trying to move to 5-0. How about we go to a pink out in Pekin? Morton students wanted to cheer their team to that 5-0 start. Well, in the second half, Jude Hart down the sideline. He finds Julian Alexander and gets a gain of about 20. Now a screen pass out into the flats. This one gets to Clint Teeter. He's going to run just enough here for a first down before he's tripped up. And on the very next play, the Potters, they're going to air it out again. And this time wide open down the sideline is senior Preston Berg. He makes the last man miss, and he is going to score. Morton 42-14. They're 5-0.
Dunlap also trying to move to 5-0. The Eagles playing on the road at East Peoria. The Eagles in the red zone, and quarterback Johnny Bargan will find Max Sutter in the end zone. Nice catch for a score early second quarter. But Sutter isn't finished. He goes back to playing quarterback here. He's throwing a touchdown pass, this time to Ryan Dietz, who will take it 30 yards to pay dirt. And the Eagles are 5-0 after a 47-6 win at East Peoria.
Washington on the road at Limestone looking for their third straight win. They're up 21-0 in the second quarter. Down in the red zone, Tyler Humphrey with a pass over to the 6'4 sophomore James Johnson, and he scores. And on the very next Panther possession, they'll keep it on the ground this time to Brayson Barth. He's going to turn the corner here on this jet sweep, and he's going to go untouched. Panthers roar tonight 49-0, and they're unbeaten in conference play. Metamora and Canton facing off, both looking for their first wins in the Mid-Illini. Metamora is going to have the ball here. Senior Nick Rhodes, he's going to fake the handoff here, find an opening, and he runs it in himself for the touchdown. Now for the 2-point conversion, Nick Rhodes, he's going to throw it to the sophomore Stephen Petrie, and he's going to run it into the end zone. 2 more points for the Redbirds. Canton now with the ball. Senior Ethan Harrison throws a long one to Braxton Rock. He catches it and finds a couple of yards, but Metamora is going to win this one big, 53-7 Redbirds. Other scores from our big schools tonight that were on the road. How about Notre Dame? 27-22. Jack Hanley, 3 touchdowns for the Irish, including the game winner in the final minute. Way to go, Notre Dame. U-High, big winners tonight on the road at Springfield Lanphier, 68-6. They're now 4-1 and just 1 win from being playoff eligible. Now moving on to the small schools. Heart of Illinois Conference play beginning tonight. We get started with my favorite matchup of the night.
This is a big game. It's a great small school matchup. Unbeaten Tri-Valley hosts 3-1 El Paso Gridley. Heart of Illinois Conference showdown. El Paso Gridley quarterback Cam Schumacher fakes the handoff, finds the gap. He's gone. 60-yard run to the house. He outruns the safety to the end zone here. El Paso Gridley on the board. The Titans controlled the early stages of this football game. Schumacher again with a fake. He's going to run it again. This time he's going to break tackles and get into the end zone again. EPG with a 13-10 lead on the road at Tri-Valley. But the Vikings would rally. They scored 28 unanswered points. Running back Cole Klein gets his number called, gets into the end zone. Vikings win 31-13 over El Paso Gridley.
DMAC and Eureka meet in a battle of 2-2 teams. Eureka, they're going to start with the ball, but it wasn't long before the DMAC defense stepped up. Linebacker Dane Lowry, he's going to strip the running back of the ball here. It's going to be recovered by Colton Rager for the Chiefs. Now the Hornets would get the ball back, though. Quarterback Dorn Dawson, watch him fake a handoff here, and he is going to find his man, Troy Cooper-Schmidt, in the end zone. Dawson with 3 touchdown passes tonight. Eureka led 7-0 at the half, and they ran away in the second half to win 42-8. The Central Catholic Saints with a perfect 4-0 record coming into tonight's game, a big matchup for them in the Illini Prairie.
Yeah, and that Illini Prairie Conference is Central Catholic. Can they move to 5-0, taking on Unity? Central Catholic quarterback Colin Hayes, a little run-pass option. He's going to run with it. Good call. He's going to get in the end zone. The Saints were impressive on both sides of the football tonight. That's the offense. How about some defense? Pressure coming. It's Burke Blakeney. He's going to get the sack of that Unity quarterback, and then the Saints are stopping the run as well. Defensive back Amir Bird comes up to end this play. Unity's going to try and run the ball again. It's going to be Blakeney again, this time a loss for yards, tackle for loss here. 42-14. The Saints are winners. They've moved to 5-0. Illini Prairie Conference game in Chillicothe, where IVC plays host to Prairie Central, and the Hawks defense just smothering the Gray Ghosts tonight. IVC quarterback Bryce Ratcliffe's going to slide out of one tackle, but Cale Marchetti is there to put the clamps on him for the sack. And then moments later, the Hawks apply pressure again. It's Carter Castner deflecting the pass, intercepted by Tucker Nussbaum. This is a lineman's dream. He takes it back 39 yards for the pick six. Prairie Central 55 and IVC 20.
Touchdown, Prairie Central.
Undefeated Farmington at home against rival Elmwood Brimfield. Farmington with the ball, junior Lane Wheelwright. He's going to launch it to sophomore Jack Gronwald, who just reaches over the goal line for the touchdown. Great effort there. Here they are going for 2. Lane Wheelwright, he's going to find an opening himself, and that's quite the wide opening. He keeps it for the 2 points. Elmwood Brimfield now with the ball, junior C.J. Ramirez. He's going to throw a long pass to Bo Windish. Look at that leaping grab. Elmwood Brimfield close to pulling the upset of the night, but Farmington squeaks out a 30-26 winner. They're still undefeated.
Another undefeated Central Illinois team, the Stark County Rebels, atop the Lincoln Trail Prairie Land Conference standings.
Yes, the Rebels, they could move to 5-0 tonight with a win at home against West Hancock. We'll start in the first quarter, and Stark County quarterback Luke Ruerts keeps it himself. Look at him making guys miss right there. He gets a nice gain. Another juke. Takes a lot of defenders to bring him down. A few plays later, Ruerts finds Connor Wagenbach for the touchdown, and Rebels go up 7-0 on the Titans. Later on, West Hancock trying to get something going, but look at this pursuit here on the tackle here from Charlie Holmstrom. That's how they teach you in practice. Play goes nowhere. Stark County remains undefeated as they win 20-8.
All right, we'll stay in that Lincoln Trail Prairie Land Conference. Princeville's at home to take on Monmouth United near the end of the first half. 4th down for United, but Princeville's Zach Stalter with a sack to end that play at the half. Early second half now. Princeville with the football. It's going to be Jake Williams to Eli Christensen. Huge run right past our camera. This is going to help set up a touchdown because a couple of moments later, it's going to be Tayshawn Keyser. He's going to get into the end zone here, run right past us again. Princeville with a nice win, 36-20, and the Princes are now 3-2 on the season.
In the Sangamo Conference, 3-1 Olympia battling 3-1 New Berlin. What a performance again by the Spartans. Look at this pitch. Is going to go out to Alexander Cohen. Great blocking there from the receivers, and he goes untouched into the end zone for the score. The Spartans with a statement road win tonight. Hey, guess what? You know what, Kurt? That worked once. Let's run that same play again. This time it's going to go to Nick Olson on the edge, and he will also go untouched into the end zones. This is all Spartans all the time. Let Olson take the pitch and run down the sidelines. This is another score from him. Olympia goes on the road and improves to 4-1 with a 46-19 win. Other winners tonight, Knoxville and Ridgeview, Lexington picking up victories tonight.
And coming up,